It's about getting into schools and talking to young people because, you know, I know that people can change. And it's about talking to people and getting them to understand and perhaps step back from violence and prejudice and whatever. And we just need to work together and keep on the good fight there.
Absolutely. Hey there, guys. We are ecstatically happy to announce that we are associated with the Sophie Lancaster Foundation.
The times are changing, and with the unfortunate death of Sophie, those changes have made a massive impact for the future. If Sophie was with us still today, I can guarantee what you are doing will still be reaching so many lives of young teenagers, young adults, and those who wish to be as different as possible. So thank you very much.
To find out more about this incredible foundation and all the work they do, and more importantly, how you can help, head on over to www.sophielancasterfoundation.com.
Hey guys, this is Baz Black and you're listening to the Chronicles of Podcast. I am an actor, a writer, director, musician, jack of all sorts. Tom and Jamie are the legends. Make sure you listen, follow them, they're going places.
What's going on, guys? The 54th edition of the Chronicles of Podcast. Look who's fucking back. Again. But he didn't bring the Renegade Master. All the ill behaviour this time. I'm kind of disappointed about it. But, yeah, it's all right. Who has 2 holidays in 1 month, you lucky shit? It's the Chronicles of Podcast. Oh, wait, hang on. No, I lie. You didn't have 2 holidays, did you? You had some surgery and a holiday. Is what you had. Yeah. So,
that wasn't a holiday. Have me balls snipped open. It's fine.
You didn't actually have to be sent over, though, did you? Because you didn't have no testicles left. Is that how it works? Anyway, let's start again. Chronicles of Podcast. What's going on, guys? How are we doing? We got into a bit of a weird testicular argument there. Who knows what's going on there? It's the 54th edition of the Chronicles of Podcast. And Jamie, I do believe that these are the Chronicles of Baz Black und zwei. Am I correct?
They are indeed. They are the Chronicles of Baz Black DOS.
DOS. Yeah, das ist richtig, Jamie. Should we get cracking up? Because we seem to be parked on the side of the road for a very long time. Yeah, definitely. Hit it!
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the 54th edition of the Chronicles of Podcast. And these are the Chronicles of Baz Black 2. It is I, the returning bearded Brummy Jamie, and joining me as always, is this handsome devil over here.
I love that little thing you do right at the eye. So I always wait. I know just to wait because you've got to get your little catchphrase bit in.
You've got to get my bits in.
Exactly. Not again, please. It hurt last time. But it's because Kerry starts doing it now. It started to catch on there, boys. It's the Scots and Tom, by the way, just to let you all know. And obviously we had a week off, so we're probably a little bit giddy. Because obviously when we have time away, we literally both start getting like, and so,
oh my God, it's you! I've missed you.
Oh, mate. Yeah, so we've had a week away, and what was really nice was, I forget her handle. I'm really sorry to this person who wrote back on Melody on YouTube. Wrote, see you next week. I thought it was really nice. I was just like, thanks, yeah, we will. So hopefully you enjoy this episode, and big shout out to Melody on YouTube there. So yeah, that was very nice of you. Thank you very much. It was quite nice to do the shorts again as well. It was just quite a.
Yes, it was very nice seeing your little shorts again. It was very nice.
Yeah, it was good. I enjoyed
seeing them again.
So it's good fun. But yeah, that catchphrase at the end just needs to be out there every now and again.
I'm not going to lie. As soon as I watched it back and that came up, I just felt like my life was a little more complete. I'd missed them.
Jamie,
hello, sir.
You know, and the English language likes to be a bit fucking weird, and we have loads of different words for the same thing.
Oh, yes.
What do you call fizzy drinks?
Pop.
You call them pop?
Yeah.
It's pop or fizzy, isn't it? People ask for fizzy, like, fizzy what? Water? I don't understand.
I'm not running that risk, because if someone gives me fizzy water, I'm throwing it in the face and giving them a slap. So
sparkling's all right. It's not the end of the world. It's just, it's an interesting, makes you burp a lot.
TV static, just no. Ugh.
It tastes like TV static.
That's what I imagine TV static would taste like if it had a flavour.
Okay. I did not see it going that direction at all.
It's just wrong. Flavoured sparkling water, I'm all on board that train. Here's my ticket, I'm on. But plain sparkling water, why does that exist?
I always find, because I love lemon and lime, I find lime was dries your throat out. I don't know why.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah.
But
weird. I always find that weird when people describe drinks as dry. Like, it's a dry white wine. How could a drink be dry? It's liquid. It's a drink.
Yeah, I've never understood that either.
I've never got that.
I suppose it's very dry.
Yeah.
It's like you're eating sand or something, or them weird little gelatin things you get in like microwaves that soak up moisture.
I hope no one's eating them.
They're little
no one's eating them, I hope.
Oh, Lee Evans, comes the free meal. Oh, fuck, I'm parched.
How about that?
Oh, so funny. I love when there's little random tidbits come in. But I have to give a massive shout out to my brother, to Joe, my brother, right? Because he has this weird addiction, which I love, where he looks for hilarious names in movie and TV credits.
Genius.
Jamie Westwood, my brother has found probably the greatest name in the history of film and TV credits, for the history of ever, in the brand new Matrix movie. Okay. It was a waste of his time. But this guy, I couldn't tell you what he did, but this is, I can't wait. That's what I'm trying to build up because I'm so excited to tell you. Jamie, his name was Dick Waite. I just thought that was fucking fantastic. Dick Waite.
What sort of weight is this? Is this weight or weight?
As in, wait, what? WEIGHT.
Fucking brilliant.
Great, like literal dick weight. Oh, it's about 2 kilo. That is, it's about 2 kilo. Yeah, let me just. I'm neglecting the book. Where definitely 2.5.
Oh, well, imagine that being on it. Surely you would want to be known as Richard. Like,
well, that's what exactly. Like what in his own head, he obviously went, "I'm not be fucking funny."
But to be fair, I respect the man more if his name is Richard and he went, no, I want to be professionally known as Dick Waite.
I bet that's his move on dates.
Oh, definitely. It's gotta be.
I wonder if his wife's called Fanny.
Fanny Waite.
or Tit, or I don't know. Tit's not a name though, is it?
Fanny Waite.
I don't know. It was.
I'm trying to work out how you'd work out the weight. Anyway, let's not go off on this sort of tangent.
No, that's definitely not. The other final thing is a bit more of a pet peeve more than anything else.
Okay.
And you should know this because you get them regularly. Trains.
Oh yeah.
Why do the British people insist on standing nose to the door before you've even got off? Like, am I supposed to walk straight through you? Like, I'm not a ghost. I'm going to mow you down, basically, if you stand right in the fucking way. I absolutely hate it. I think I was coming back from work, and I got back to Newport Station, and I pushed the button. Literally, there was 3 of them just stood there waiting, and I just went, cool, and barged straight through them. And I was like, well, what? I don't understand it.
No, I've also had an annoyance with trains this past week, well, before I went away. I was going to see the kids and I was about to get off the train. The light doesn't come on the door. I'm pressing it like mad, doesn't come up. By the time I got to the next door, train had left.
No!
So I turned around to the driver because there was a guy filling with the door and I went, mate, I need to get off this stop. Like, I hadn't even just started going yet. The doors had closed and I was like, I need to get off. went, oh, sorry. And it just started going. I was like, are you not going to help me? You're not going to radio for them to stop, tell me, give me some advice? Nothing. She went, oh, sorry. And because it was a Sunday, I had to then go to the next station, wait 20 minutes to get the train back. And then I had to wait at that station where I should have got off for another hour before my next connecting train because I missed the connection. Yeah, I was not a happy boy that day.
Was that in Birmingham still?
No, this was in Worcester.
You got okay. Okay. Hang on. So you left Birmingham to Worcester, Shrub Hill.
Sunday trips are quite adventurous to go and see the kids. So I had to go from Longbridge to Bromsgrove, from Bromsgrove to Worcester Foregate Street.
Oh, okay.
And that's where I was supposed to get off, and it didn't let me off. And then I had to go from Foregate Street to Cheltenham.
So where did you end up then if you couldn't get off at Foregate Street?
I can't remember the name now. It was like literally one platform. It was a tiny station.
That is bullshit.
The name's gone from there, but I was not a happy bunny. I was like, I need to have a rant. I was like, Becky, you guess what the fuck?
Oh,
She's
dude.
Like, okay, that's a bit shit. I was like, nothing can be done, but I needed to have a vent.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, dude, that sucks ass.
But speaking of dicks, for the previous conversation and that guy on the train, do you remember our last episode? I told you about these sweet corn toys.
Yes.
These bad boys right here.
Oh my! So are they dildos? Are they?
Well, no, they're not, but they sure as hell look like it. But I figured, do you know what? Do you know how you get the most popular YouTube channels these days? Do you know how they get popular? Unboxing videos, right? I brought two more.
Why?
Because I wanted more, and I thought, let's open them on the show. Let's see what's in this one.
Oh man, that's so weird. That's anal beads. That's fucking anal beads.
That's anal beads, right?
What, mate? I'm sorry. Like, what are these things?
They are called Orb Oddities Fusion Foods. Surprise inside. And they're literally kids' toys.
They're kids' toys?
They're Orb toys. They are kids' toys. And I see what's in the second one, because if it's what I hope it is, I'm going to be very happy.
A banana.
Oh, it isn't what I wanted it to be. But that actually just looks like a banana. We're not so sexual this time.
And it actually, does it peel all the way off? Or is that as far as it, mate, that's so odd.
But the one I want.
Where's my orange banana gone? Where's my Becky?
I don't know if you can see that on the packaging. There's a finger.
What the fuck?
It's almost messed up figure. Warning, choking hazard. Anyway.
I know exactly what Becky is when you're at work.
I'm not sure she'd get much done with that. But that one, yeah, probably.
Yeah. Mate, that's horrific. I can't believe that as kids. This is just the way that the world's gone now. Is like, you know how they've made clothes for kids, like less clothing.
Yeah.
And now they've made toys.
I literally brought these from the toy section in Poundland. Just gonna keep doing this.
There we are then. So Jamie, how are you?
I'm very well. I'm well rested. Yes, I had a lovely time away. I won't bore everyone with a breakdown of everything I did, but general seaside holiday. Spent time on the beach. We built sandcastles and played games. I did something very brave, which you'll know is brave of me. I actually took my top off on the beach. I hated every minute of it, but I did it. And like I said, I was constantly looking around. I was like, is anyone looking at me? People are laughing at me, aren't they?
Did anyone care?
No, probably not.
Of course I didn't.
It's me and my wonderful body dysmorphia and self-confidence issues. But I did it. I was quite proud of myself for doing it.
That's great. Congratulations.
I know it's nothing for most people, but to me, it mattered a lot. We went swimming 3 times because the child really loves going swimming now. What else? My favourite thing we did, we met up with my granddad. Obviously, it's my granddad's caravan. Then he travelled over from Weymouth. It was about 2.5 hours. We came over, we went for dinner, played mini golf together. Just had a great time, like getting to know him, because I've literally met him once, and that was on his wedding day earlier in the year. So it was really nice getting to know him properly and spend the day with him. It was really, really nice with his wife and his 2 adopted children. It was really great fun. What else did we do? Obviously, building sandcastle. We ate a copious amount of ice cream. Like every day we had ice cream because it's just what you have to do. Had fish and chips by the sea, went and ate out. Yeah, it was just a nice time, a nice relaxing time, to be honest, and spent a ton of money in arcades like you do. Because you have to get as many tokens as you can to exchange them for absolutely sod all.
How they get you.
So how they get you. But yeah, it was good. It was good. I feel nice and relaxed now. How about you, sir?
Yeah, I'm doing well. I'm knackered as hell, but knackered as ass, boys. But yeah, I'm not too bad, my friend. Not too bad at all. It's just been a lot of Rihanna and a very busy day yesterday. So yeah, I was gassing what you've been up to, but you've kind of just smashed that in one go. So
yeah, kind of mostly, really, didn't I? But to be fair, other than the holiday, before I went on holiday, since we last recorded, I really didn't do anything. I was working like from the day we recorded until the day I went away. The day we went away, I went to see the kids. So that was sort of in that day and the whole train debacle. Bloody trains. But yeah, I've not really done it. Like I said, I got back yesterday and today we've just chilled, really. Like the kid decided she wanted to throw a party for the Queen today. I don't know.
What?
I don't know. Basically, she got a ton of stuff around the house, put it all around the living room. She made us buy cupcakes when we went out and decided she wanted to throw a party for the Queen. I asked her if the Queen was coming and she said, no, the party's for the Queen. I think she's got this idea from the Jubilee when they did it at school.
Okay.
But yeah, she wanted to throw a party for the Queen. So that's what we did. So
nice.
She was quite happy with that. But other than that, watching wise, I have watched quite a lot since we've last spoke. I have finished Only Murders in the Building. I started season 2 when we were on holiday and we completed it in 2 nights because we just could not turn it off.
It's great, isn't it?
It is literally one of the greatest shows you'll ever watch. And now I want to listen to all the podcasts as well. So yeah. Absolutely phenomenal. Finally watched Prey, the Predator movie they released.
Oh yeah.
So good. So good. Like the actress in it, I don't think I've ever seen her in anything else, and she was phenomenal. So hopefully she's in a lot more. She-Hulk, carried on with that. Incredible. CGI is a bit, but just ignore that. It's a great show. And we started Sandman on Netflix. I don't know if you've seen that. It's a Neil Gaiman comic. Really good. Really enjoying that as well. And other than that, yesterday we watched the Taylor Hawkins tribute show, or at least most of it. And that was really good, really emotional. And yeah, fair play. Taylor Hawkins' son, who got on drums to play My Hero, just that kid is his dad's son. Like the facial expressions, the way he went through it when he's playing, it just looks like a mini Tyler playing. It is absolutely phenomenal. And like such a young age as well. Yeah, amazing. So a great show. Apart from Paul McCartney, who was pretty bloody awful. But
he's just stopped that, doesn't
he? He really should stop. It was great that he was there, but yeah, to call it quits now, Paul. What have you been up to, my friend?
Fair play to Kanye West getting a career, apparently, according to millennials. I've remembered some tweets from an earlier episode of this show.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah. So what have I done? That is the big question, Jamie. So we did a lot of Rihanna. So I'm pretty wiped out. But in relation to Rihanna, I passed my Cert 3 course, Spencer course. So finally the exams are done. And the certificate is on its way. It's a fully fledged qualification that I can keep for the rest of my life.
Congratulations, sir.
Thank you very much. It's been 6 months. That's how long it's taken to do it. So about bloody time, I tell me, bloody time. Before you went away, me and the other half had 3 days off together, so we got to spend some time together, but we didn't fucking stop. I don't think we sat on our sofa until Sunday evening. So we went and got a new table that I'm currently sat at right now with benches, like a proper industrial type table. It's lush. So much better than that stupid fucking table that I was using with the big white ass chairs and sticking to everything. So I'm so pleased that I'm now podcasting from a bench. It's a lot more comfortable. I went and had my beard trimmed. So
I can tell. You look sexy.
When I had it all done, it looks so much better for a tenner. It's quite nice. It was good. We went shopping for a christening. We were invited to a christening on the Sunday. So the Saturday, Keris was like, I want a new dress. We went all the way over to Cardiff for said dress. She saw said dress in River Island and they didn't have it in Cardiff. They had it in Newport. So we had then traipsed all the way back to Newport to get the dress, and she looked absolutely amazing. Absolutely gorgeous. We posted quite a few photos on our social media. on the Sunday of the christening. We were given 6 free tickets to the Dragons versus Bristol Bears rugby game at Rodney Parade, which is literally across the river from my house.
Nice.
So we went to watch that. That was great. Nobody took us up on the free ticket, so we went by ourselves and had just 2 seats on the side, completely free.
Nice.
That was great. That game was amazing. It finished 45-28 to Bristol, but Newport were winning with 5 minutes to go, 28-26, and then Bristol scored 2 very late tries. I think there were 3 very late tries. It was mental. The end was mental. Absolutely mental. People bombing it down the thing. I was like, Jesus Christ. Some guy headbutted my kneecap. And he got because he was so reactive, but my knees were lit because I'm so big, my knee was right behind his head. So as soon as he moved, I was like, there's nothing I can do about it. Like I know there's 2 free seats outside of me, but there's nothing I can do about it. So I went to a christening, that was lush, that was really nice. Just a lot of kids. So it was lovely. The buffet was stunning. The vicar completely forgot about the service. The church was closed when we got there. He took half an hour late and was in a meeting. He was like, I'm so sorry. So that was interesting. And then asked for donations at the end.
To buy you a bloody alarm clock.
How about no? Watching wise, on that Sunday night of the christening, we finally sat down and did nothing. We watched Sicario. You seen that movie?
No, I don't even know that.
Josh Brolin, Benicio del Toro, and Emily Blunt, and Daniel Cuyala. It's on about the Mexican drug cartel, but it's about the hidden undercover side of American FBI that you don't see, and they break all the rules, and Emily Blunt doesn't like it, and it's amazing, basically.
Never know.
Really good film. It's on Netflix. Highly recommend.
I shall have to indulge.
Yeah, it's really good, trust me. The start, you're like, fuck! And then it just sets you off for the rest of the film then. So did that. What else have I done? Oh, Jamie Westwood. On Tuesday night, I finished work. I sat there and I went, I don't know why, but I feel lucky. I feel really lucky tonight. So I did something I haven't done in a while. I threw a cheeky £5 bet on.
Oh, okay.
A 16-fold, so no chance of winning. And it won.
Nice.
For 235 quid.
Winner.
So I went, oh, that'll pay New York off then. Cheers.
Very nice.
I couldn't believe it. I literally couldn't believe it. It came down to like the last 2 minutes of 3 games, and they scored all in a row. And I was just like, I lost my shit. It was really, I don't know what it was. I just sat there and I went, I just feel really lucky tonight. It was really weird.
I have those moments in the shops. Like, I'm feeling lucky. I'm going to get a scratch card. Oh, look, I won fuck all. Clearly wasn't that lucky.
It was almost like that finger from Lotto went, it could be you. Over and over my flat. And I was like, it is going to be you. So I was like, yeah, I'll have a bit of that. Cheers.
I forgot about that advert.
Yeah. Future's bright. The future's orange. No, it's not. It's definitely not orange. It's kind of bleak and grey right now, to be honest with you, looking outside. So, and do we talk about the cost of living crisis orange? No, we don't.
No. We'll buy a new kettle, it's fine.
Exactly. You save some £10 for your yearly bill. Anyway, the big thing that happened is it's mine and Kerris's anniversary on Tuesday. We're recording this on Sunday night, the 4th of September, and it's our anniversary on Tuesday the 6th. Now, we decided that we were going to go for dinner, play some golf and stuff on yesterday. Friday night, excuse me, terribly sorry. Friday night, we sat talking and Kerris just went, do you want to go to Clash of the Castle? I was like, I'd love to, but tickets are expensive. And I was like, I'll have a look. But, I then found front row seats in the second tier. I was like, I forgot the money. But yeah, then let's do it then. Are you sure? Yeah, let's go. It's fine. I really like wrestling. Watch it, but we'll go. I've never seen somebody so invested in my life.
It's always the way.
It was the best. It was unbelievable to be at a WWE pay-per-view. Like, incredible. It was so the main Gunter versus Sheamus was just incredible.
Yeah.
Like, one of the greatest moments is when they put Imperium back together and everyone lost their fucking shit. Because
God.
Yeah, what was great about it though is when Ludwig Kaiser's obviously announcing. So if anyone hasn't seen Clash of the Castle, I'm really sorry.
It's been out a week by the time this comes out. If you've not watched it, it's on you.
True. He's announcing, obviously, because you don't see Giovanni Vinci next to him on the camera wise. You can see him stood there. And he's like, oh, Imperium. There's a guy. This is great. If you watch it, there's a guy right behind him. You can see his head. He's going. It's amazing. It's amazing. That's all I could see when Ludwig was talking. Is that guy behind him? Fucking great. Amazing show, man. Like, just the atmosphere was mental. So it was great. Just absolutely loved it.
Yeah, everything I've seen from it looks amazing. Like, I do want to try and sit down and watch it. It looked like incredible. I've heard Gunter Sheamus been like match of the year candidate. I've heard so far. Yeah,
really. I mean, it was great. Like, we were going nuts for Shane. We were losing our shit for him. And Tyson Fury as well. That was great.
Yeah, the only thing I quite understand about his Tyson Fury thing is, am I correct in hearing that the show ended on a giant sing-along?
Yes. Have you seen a Tyson Fury boxing match?
No.
He sings after every single match. He sings American Pie.
Oh, does he? Okay, I didn't know.
Yes, he does. Because when he said, "Do you know what we're waiting for?" And I said to Kerry, I bet he wants to sing American Pie, and he fucking did. And I went, there you go. And then Drew McIntyre went, "Do you know any Sweet Caroline?" And he just went, no. He went, seriously though? He's like, no. So Drew McIntyre sang "Don't Look Back in Anger."
Fair enough.
And it was great. And we were all there with him. And it was just amazing. The only thing that sucked about it was 2.5 hours to get home. And I live in Newport, and Cardiff's not that far away.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me though.
The trains was a bit like, fucking hell, it was horrific. But we got back, so it's all that matters.
That's all that matters. You got there eventually.
But we watched those videos, and there's videos of people in the street before the show, like having like fake matches, but letting kids pin them and win.
That's amazing.
Absolutely incredible. So I was like, oh, whoever you are, if you hope you're in this group, thank you for making my kid's day. Like, because this kid like pinned this guy, like won, and then got like, oh, like, so, loved it.
That's phenomenal. I love that. I don't care what anyone says. The British wrestling scene is literally the best.
It was great. I think we really made ourselves known for more pay-per-view over here.
I hope so.
Yeah,
we deserve it.
The Americans were like, "Damn, boy, these British boys know what they're doing." Like that. Yeah, I think hopefully we've set the standard now. Because
when there was Takeover London, they said the exact same thing. Like, these Brits love their wrestling. It's like, just bring it over here more often. For Christ's sake.
But it's not. WWE is just. I'm really enjoying it again. So trying to taper that with AEW is fucking hard. But
I can imagine. Yeah, that's a point. It's all out tonight, isn't it?
It is all out, and it's Worlds Collide.
And Worlds Collide, bloody hell, yeah.
Fuck. But still, it's going to be great. But yeah, Keris is now like, oh, so what happens now then? Like, wait for Monday. Yeah. So it's like, oh, I won't watch hours of it, but I want to know what's going on. Like, okay, we'll watch all together. It's fine. So I'm quite excited about that.
You will watch hours of it, and it'll consume your entire life.
Oh yes, because there's way too much of it now to,
Yeah, precisely.
Once you're in, they have you. We have you.
This is why I only read results now, because I just don't have time to watch it. There's that much of it.
We haven't got kids, so we can literally do as we don't have to watch Bing or Bonk or whatever the fuck they're called. And
I never plan to watch an episode of Bing again in my life.
Yeah. Let's watch people unwrap shit. Hooray!
Oh. Hey. Sometimes watching people unwrap shit is good, okay?
That really weirds me out. Let's go cracking up. Brayden, what's going on? Stay cozy. Hit us up.
All right.
Is this thing on?
Well, howdy doody, everybody.
This is Braden Berry from Say We Can Fly It, founder of Stay Cozy Clothing, your one-stop shop for the coziest, most fashionable hoodies, t-shirts, and more.
Gosh, Mickey.
That's right, folks. And we're proud to say that we are now sponsoring
the Chronicles of Podcast. Ouch.
Hosted by Tom and Jamie.
Like, you can get 10% off, man.
That's right, Shaggy. Just use the special code, The Chronicles, at checkout.
Oh, boys.
You fucking weirdo. Don't want to see me anal beats. Not particularly, Jamie, no. What you do in your own spare time is your privacy, so it's all good. But Jamie, let's just keep cracking on because I don't want to talk about anal beats any further. It's time for Callum's treachings.
Do you want to know something? Callum will be able to tell you in Callum's treachings.
Is cereal soup?
Ooh.
Boys, back. I bet you've all missed this, haven't you? You missed him last week, didn't you all? I could tell. I can look at you. Looking at you right now. I bet you all fucking missed it, didn't you? I know we did. We miss recording this show every time we're away. So, Jamie.
Yes, sir.
What is Callum treaching us this week?
Even though our fingers are all different lengths, they still all line up when you curl your hand up.
Do they?
He's right, you know.
I
don't like that.
That's weird. Why do they do that? First of all, why are fingers different lengths? Why are they not just the same size?
I don't know.
I suppose we wouldn't call it the little finger, would it? I don't know. It's just a bit odd. Is it so we can grip things properly?
I imagine it's to do with grip or shoveling from when we're like cavemen sort of times or what.
Maybe. I dig. I want to dig.
All right, Mudvayne, calm down. Wow, that's not. This is gonna be a great episode for people. Jamie and Tom just stare at their hands the entire time.
It's kind of weird. I kind of want to how it work. I mean, is it because no? Because it just. Yeah, any doctors or is it or any hand physicians or physicians? Physicians. I can't fucking say that word. I just learned Tom can't speak.
I'm going to go to work and be like, right, hand doctor, come with me. I need some questions answered.
Why does this happen? Why does it happen when I curl my hands? Does it do this?
Don't tell me. Tell me now.
Make fingers make sense. Tell me. Jamie, I'm in the middle of operation right now. I don't care. Tell me. It's life or death, Jamie. Can you please just leave us alone?
You're operating on his hand. Open it up. Show me how it works, please.
So when we take this vertebrae and we move this nerve and we pull here, just this. Like a puppet. No, sorry. Anyway, let's move on, shall we? Play me like a fiddle. Jamie.
Yes, sir.
What else is Callum treaching us this week?
Out of all the things that taste like chicken, eggs just don't.
That's amazing.
That's so true. Oh, that's clever.
It's really clever. But of course, they're eggs. They come out of the chicken. Yeah, that's nuts. Yeah. It's great. But that's the other thing I don't understand. Why does everything else taste like chicken, though? Why is when it's something that you've never eaten for in your life? Like, what's dung beetle taste like chicken? Does it? Yeah, it's a beetle though. Yeah, it tastes like chicken. It's really weird.
I've heard that expression a billion times, but I don't remember ever eating anything that tastes like chicken.
I've had swordfish. Do you know what that tastes like? Swordfish.
Swordfish, yeah.
You know, people are like, I've had gator. Yeah, it tastes like gator. It doesn't taste like. I just why does crocodile taste like chicken? I don't get it. I don't understand why that's the go-to. It's like when you see somebody that looks younger than they actually are. Oh, it's fucking 12 meters. Why 12?
Everyone
why not 11
said 12, yes.
or 8 or 15? Like, why is it always 12?
I do it myself. Everyone says, what do you look like without a beard? A 12-year-old girl. I always say 12. It's true.
Why is 12? And it's so weird how that's the go-to. Try and use a different number and see if people freak out.
I'm an 11. I look like an 11 and a half-year-old.
I look like a 6-year-old, I do. What? You heard. Exactly what I said. Look like a fucking 6-year-old. Without me hat on. Yeah, why is it? That's mind blowing though, because obviously the obvious answer is it's an egg. So. Yeah, it's an egg. It's an egg. So of course it's gonna taste like egg, but it comes from the chicken. I see what you did there, Callum.
I like it.
Very clever.
I like it. I love calling eggs chicken periods because it really puts people off their eggs.
But you call breast tits, and that just is like, yeah.
Okay. Oh, when I write down chicken tits instead of chicken breasts.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll move on. And finally, Jamie, what is Callum treaching us? Wait, what was that again? Was it what I thought it was? It I just had to say, I know it's this, but it's what this is I'm looking for. It's definitely, is it a what? Okay. This working day. This egotistical arsehole.
What?
Oh, okay, I see. What is Callum treaching us? This what?
I wish multiplayer dreaming was a thing. It'd be so cool to just like dream with your mates and, do some random stuff that you wanted to do. Feel like a video game.
That's
amazing.
Fucking greatest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Right? But does that mean that other people could log in?
That's a good point.
Who the fuck are you?
My dream's been hacked.
Yeah. Why is John Travolta here? Hey guys, yeah.
Hold on, when did John Travolta turn into a stoner?
I don't know. He was all like, whoa, and I was like, whoa. He's
like, whoa. And I was like, whoa. He's like, whoa.
Yeah, and his chin would get about 5 minutes before he does, but still, it is like, that's how you know John Travolta's turning up. But still, people would totally hack in, and it'd be like there's people that play games way too often in their life that are really good at them, but have never met a girl or have never been to school or anything like that. They would start hacking in, start killing you off and putting random shit in there.
Wouldn't it just be like Ready Player One?
I didn't like that film, as far as I remember.
I liked that film, but
they log into the helmet.
Yeah, it was like a VR sort of thing, and you can all log into the same with one world. But that's just like big dreaming instead.
I suppose if you had big dream Wi-Fi that only you had access to and gave your mates access to,
it'd be amazing.
It would be
fall
sick,
asleep and you've got to enter a password.
Yeah, I want to be a pirate. Let's go and play Sea of Thieves, but I want to be pirates. So everyone's like, yeah, right.
Wicked.
That'd be so cool.
I want that to happen now.
That or FIFA or Madden or something. Be like a quarterback.
Imagine that you're playing FIFA all night with your mates and you're like, right, lads, we're going to go to sleep. We'll log into FIFA in our dreams. Let's play some footy. We're off.
I wonder if it made you knackered in real life, though.
You wake up, you're like, oh, that was a tough game.
Yeah.
Oh, now I have to work.
And now to work, yeah. You're like, fuck, I'm shattered. I played 180 minutes and I played Bradford and Luton. Both away games are miles away from each other.
We had to travel as well.
Yeah, man, that'd be so cool, though. That's a future. Maybe, do you reckon PlayStation Xbox trying to get to that sort of stage?
It wouldn't surprise me. There is someone out there that's probably trying to develop this sort of technology.
That'd be absolutely
mad scientist.
Absolutely banging. Another great addition to Callum's treachings, though.
Oh, thank you very much, Callum.
We absolutely love that shit. They were great. They were fucking great. And Jamie, as the list gets ever so much fucking longer with you being away again.
Sorry about that.
It's time for Tom's Journal.
Yeah, it is.
And welcome to another edition of Tom's Journal.
But Jamie, notice Tom's Journal, I've got some fucking beauties for you in this little bad boy. I'll tell you that right now. What I really want to do, right, is I want to record an audio book that's just 8 hours of breathing and page turning, and then right at the end just go, oh, you meant out loud?
That's brilliant.
Because you might just be like, this book's really good. I was just meant to be spoken that way through.
He didn't.
Yeah. What a twist. I can't believe it's his daughter.
Just giving away spoilers with no context the whole time. He did what with his what?
Brilliant. This would be my worst nightmare as well. My worst nightmare, Jamie, is Spotify randomly throwing out an Ed Sheeran song whilst I'm driving. Then I crash and die, but it keeps playing. So the first responders think I was an Ed Sheeran fan, and they tell my mum I end up being cremated to fucking Shape of You. I really was in love with the Shape of You, Darren. I'm so sorry, you got.
What a weird song to be cremated to as well.
I know.
I'm in love with the shape of you. It's so weird.
I'm just dust, Mum.
It's literally no shape.
Yeah, I'm not a shape at all. Is that what you like? Nothing.
They should get a stencil out when they put tops on cappuccinos.
Would you have some chocolate with that? Oh, we've run out, but I've got this special little bit. There you go. So, a week ago, my mother-in-law began reading The Exorcist. She said it was the most evil book she'd ever read. So evil, in fact, she couldn't finish it. She took it over to the beach, threw it in the ocean off a fishing pier. So, I went and bought another copy, ran the faucet over it, and left it in the night table drawer by her bed. I'm going to hell.
That is genius.
That is absolute genius, isn't it? Could you imagine? You would fucking give her mental health issues for life, by the way. But
but I'm so proud of that person.
Yeah, absolutely. I hope she's religious. That'd be fucking even more.
That'd be even better.
Yeah. This has brought nostalgia back more than anything else. There's thousands, Jamie, thousands of fucking songs about getting your heart broken, but only one about moving to the country and eating lots of peaches.
Oh, yes, indeed. And there could only ever be one.
Moving to the country, gonna eat a lot of peaches.
I was wondering if there was actually like a hidden meaning to that song, or it literally just is about moving to the country and eating peaches. I hope it's that one.
Same. Sorry, this has just really thrown me. Due to Callum's final treach there, this entry of the journal, what if, Jamie, when you can't fall asleep, it's because all the dream servers are full and you have to wait for someone else to disconnect first?
That's a little bit creepy.
That's a bit weird, isn't it?
I don't like it. But
that's a little bit odd.
That's a weird concept. I quite like that, though. Like, you can't dream because the dream servers are full. So you wake up, you're like, I didn't have a dream last night.
Yeah. It's kind of like, I hope that is real. But then, again, that goes back to why I wanted to play games in VR and stuff, but in your sleep.
Yeah. I quite like that idea.
That's cool, though, isn't it?
I must have a lot of full servers because I rarely remember my dreams.
I remember random ones that feel really real. I don't remember the ones that, otherwise I'll go, there was a patch of grass, and then I woke up.
Do you ever have those ones where you, as soon as you wake up, you're like, oh, my dream was that, and then 5 seconds later, like, I don't remember what I dreamt about.
That happened. I had to wake up Kara. She was crying in her sleep.
Oh, really?
She was like, someone was dying. It was horrible. Bless her. It was awful. Because she woke me up because I was like, why is she crying? I was like, who's crying? What's going on? It was nuts. Bless her little face. This is great. Werewolf transforming. You have to go. I don't want you to see me like this. Human, don't push me away. I'm not afraid of you. No, I'm really dumb as a wolf, okay? And I don't want you to see me bark at a mirror for 2 hours.
That's not where I saw that
going. Don't look at me. I'm a monster. This does not spark joy. If you record me screaming in the bathtub again, I'm going to cry. Well, if I wake up the next morning, I'm going to fucking kill you. Is it because I threw... Yes, it's because you threw the stick, but really hit it behind your back, you bastard.
I love that one.
The only issue I have, right, is that I just helped my neighbour bury a rolled up carpet in the woods. She said her boyfriend would have done it, but he's out of town.
That's dark.
It's a little bit, isn't it?
That's dark. I like that.
I was also really gutted because you shared this one, but I got it before you shared it, and I was like, damn it, but I didn't fucking find it. But still, it's still too great, and I had to put it on here anyway, no matter what. For the fans to enjoy, if there are any. The year is 2030. Bakery art is so realistic, literally anything could be cake. The uncertainty has gripped the world in fear. I go to hug my wife for comfort. She is in fact cake.
I really want someone to make a realistic person out of cake. I know people make people out of cake, but you can tell it's cake. But with the hyper-realism cakes they're making lately, they've got to be able to make a person. I want to see it. Please make it.
It'd be great, wouldn't it? It would be amazing.
Oh, fuck, it's cake.
Oh, yeah. Oh, chocolate peanut butter, my favourite.
Stop snogging the cake because it tastes amazing.
2 more, Jamie. 2 more for you. What if I put my penis in it first? You know you're old, right? When your knee cracks that fucking loud, you're half expected to glow in the dark at night.
I completely relate to that one. But
and this was just all kinds of stupid and it really made me laugh. This is from a Flat Earth Society Facebook page. And I was like, beautiful. I have to bring this out because it's just great.
Beautiful.
Literally going to read it as it's written. Okay.
Okay.
If the Earth is flat, do the moon and all other planets are flat? Someone responded with, no, they are doesn't. To which then someone else responded with, let me get this straight. Aren't them wasn't?
Huh? What?
Aren't them?
Aren't they? No, I heard it. I just can't work out what they were trying to say.
So they've got... Okay, now I'm going to have to explain it to you. It's fine. If the Earth is flat, do the moon and all other planets are flat? Makes no sense.
Yeah.
Okay? So they said, no, they are doesn't. So then someone else said, let me get this straight. Aren't them wasn't?
Oh, okay, got it now. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just been stupid because he's taking the piss. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, got it now.
That's fine. But I had to explain it, so that's kind of killed it. So
no. I didn't click on that they were taking the piss. I thought it was someone else being a fucking idiot.
No, I said somebody else has also responded. But there we are. Never mind. It's just one of those little things. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I go to a lot of effort to put these things into the journal. I do so much research. It just, it's just tough sometimes, Jamie, okay?
All right. Forgive me.
All right. Still. Anyway, that's another edition of Tom's Journal.
And what a beautiful edition it was.
Oh, you're too kind, sir. You're too kind.
Mr. Stevens.
Oh, yeah.
It's only audience participation time.
Oh, here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to participate in Jamie's participation challenge. This week, I said, is it me or does the world of fantasy and make-believe come up with the best food? Whether it be the Krabby Patty or the grey stuff that's apparently delicious. What fictional food would you love to try and why? Have you already tried to make it? How did it go? Best answers will be read out this week. Now, what say you, sir?
I don't know. I can't think of... I should have probably actually done some research for this one. I've never really looked at something that somebody's eaten and gone, I'd really love to try that. I always wonder what shawarma was, or shawarma, or whatever in Marvel Avengers.
Ah, yes.
I've always looked at that. That's apparently real. So I'm like, okay.
That is real, and it's very nice.
Is it?
It is very nice.
So I'll be honest with you, I haven't really got an answer because I've never really looked at something and gone, that looks amazing.
Fair enough. I had 2 answers for this. One I'm not going to answer because someone else answered it. So I'll leave that for them. But the other one was more out of pure intrigue, and that is the grey stuff from Beauty and the Beast. Do you know what I mean by that?
Nope. There's a line loads of times.
There's a line in Be Our Guest, and it says, try the grey stuff, it's delicious. Don't believe me, ask the dishes. And I've always wondered what the fuck the grey stuff is. So I'd quite like to try that. But I went to our friend Google, and I typed in the grey stuff from Beauty and the Beast, and apparently the Beauty and the Beast themed restaurants have made the grey stuff. And it's cookies and cream whipped pudding served on top of a cookie. So now I definitely want to try it because that sounds delicious.
That sounds unreal.
That does sound absolutely amazing. But our wonderful friends and listeners have given us some incredible answers. First off, Nina Hewitson says the lickable wallpaper from Willy Wonka. In fact, anything from Willy Wonka.
Of course.
Of course. The snosberries taste like snosberries. Whatever a snosberry is. Joe Smith, this worries me. She says Soylent Green. I had to look this up. I didn't have a clue. And it's from a movie called Soylent Green. And I've Googled this. For some of them, I've Googled them to get some more details. It says Soylent Green is introduced as being made of plankton. But as the film unfolds, the main character discovered that it's manufactured from dead bodies. She then adds, I'd feed it to the people I didn't like. So hopefully that means she doesn't want to try it. If she does, I'm quite concerned. Alex Graham says, triple egg chili chutney sandwich, which is from Red Dwarf. And it's it literally says it's free fried eggs, chili sauce and chutney. Eating it was described as Arnold Rimmer as like having a baby. And it's a cross between food and bowel surgery.
There we are.
But it's been stated that the only trouble with it is that it has to be eaten before the bread dissolves. So there we go. I don't know Red Dwarf that well. I feel like I need to watch more Red Dwarf. It seems right up my street, but I've just never really taken. Emma Wharton says chocolate frogs from Harry Potter. Fair. You can buy like the chocolate frogs, but I think a real one from Harry Potter that actually hops around would be more interesting to try. Graham Arnold, as always, makes me laugh with this one. The squeeze liquid into a bowl, put it in a box for 3 seconds, and remove a whole roast chicken dinner from the Fifth Element. Yes, I like that idea. I want to see how that works. And again, with one that I need to see how this works, Chrissy Fitzgerald says, Back to the Future, the tiny pizza. The dehydrated pizzas, yes. Why doesn't that exist? And she also says, the imaginary buffet from Hook.
Oh, yeah, I remember that, yeah.
Yes. Mally Malpass. He says he wants to try Willy Wonka's fizzy lifting drinks. Yeah. You stole fizzy lifting drinks. Graham White also says everything that's in Hook, which is fair. More than understandable. Phil Jolly says the Pan-Galactic Gargle Blaster. Again, this is one I had to look up. It's an alcoholic beverage from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Okay. Apparently, its effects are similar to having your brain smashed out by a slice of lemon wrapped around a large gold brick.
Fair.
Doesn't sound appealing to me, I'm not going to lie. Stephen Phillips, you very concerning man, you. He sent me a video and he said, watch this, and this is what I want to try. And it's from an anime called Food Wars. Now, they don't actually say what the food is, but literally the clip involves them taking a bite of it, and then all of them, their clothes fall off. They look like they've just orgasmed, and then they get back up again and say, can I have some more? Because apparently that's how good that food tastes.
There we are. Okay.
To be honest, if a food is going to give me that sort of reaction, I also want to try it.
Be very tired after 2 or 3 times.
It literally was a tiny bite as well. You'd be knackered by the time you're eating the whole thing.
Yeah.
And last but not least is Zara Lavender. And she says the answer I was going to say, and it is the best answer you could have came up with. And that is Willy Wonka's 3-course meal bubblegum. Damn right, I really want to try this. In the movie, it started off with tomato soup. Then it was roast beef and baked potatoes before concluding with a blueberry pie and ice cream. I want to try that. I want to try that. And I do believe your other half commented on that, saying, that was what I was going to say. So, see, definitely the best answer.
Lovely. We really appreciate everybody taking the time out to participate in Jamie's challenge. So thank you very, very much for all those lovely little answers. If you enjoy Jamie's participation challenge, Callum's treachings, Tom's journal, the interview, and all the absolute fucking bullshit wanky bollocks we talk at the beginning of the episode, we'd appreciate the other 53 editions of the Chronicles of Podcast. 50-fucking-3. We're getting on a bit. You know, we're hitting middle age, and it's just, you can tell. You can really tell. You can come and check us out wherever you get your podcasts from, which would be Apple, Spotify, Google, fucking wherever else you get podcasts from. Good Pods. Everywhere. Fucking everywhere. Put the Chronicles Podcast in, you'll find us. Don't you worry about that. We're always watching. You can also come and join us on YouTube at the Chronicles of Podcast. Please hit that subscribe button. I know 2 more people have done so thank you very much. Hit that bell to get notified of when another video is released. And comment. Thank you, Melody. You are an absolute legend. You can also find our hashtag WBWs way back Wednesdays on there. They are obviously done, but there are 50 of them for you to enjoy. So please go and check those little numbers out. Obviously, Baz Black episode 1 is a part of those way back Wednesdays. You can also find us on Facebook at the Chronicles of Podcast. Please hit that like button, share us everywhere, tell all your mates about us, and just post loads of fucking shit in our page. Why not? We'd really appreciate it. It'd be great. It'd be good fun. So it'd be good to hear from you all. Leave some reviews. Jamie, where else can you find us?
Sitting here incredibly patient, waiting for a release date for Dublin Crust.
Absolutely. Or on the Twitter at TCOPod. Jamie, where else can you find us?
In the Toy Island Poundland, buying things like this.
It really freaks me out when you do that. Or on the Instagram at TCOPod. You can also follow us on TikTok at TCOPod. We've obviously started to post a bit more on there for you to enjoy. But they are on YouTube as well. So either or, it doesn't matter. But please subscribe to us there as well. The Chronicles. Oh, no, wait. I'm getting a bit ahead of myself here. There is also a wonderfully, beautifully, deliciously, sexily, gorgeously new and brand spanking a little website at www.thechroniclesofpodcast.com. You can find all of our us are on there, all of our shows and episodes are on there, and all of our affiliations and sponsors are on there that Jamie will happily tell you all about very shortly. The Chronicles of Podcast. Downloaders, reviewers, sharers, raters, tell all of your friends about us. Allow us into your ears. But most importantly, what is the fucking point of Lucozade tablets?
That was really random. I feel like you saw those in the shop today, man. Why?
Nope.
Huh?
Just came to my head.
Fair enough. Before we get out of here, shall we say a good thank you to some of our friends?
Absolutely.
First off, every single piece of music you hear on this show is down to one man, and that man's name is Mr. Matt Roberts. You can find him on all the socials at Matt Roberts Music. Go check him out on Spotify. He has an absolute ton of music out there because, quite frankly, it's his passion and he loves making it and we love listening to it. So it's a really good deal, really, that we've got going on here. So massive thank you to Matt for supplying all of our music. Please, everyone, go check him out. Go follow him on all the socials. Go subscribe. Follow. Is it follow on Spotify? It is, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's follow or subscribe. It's on there. It says follow, I think.
Whatever it is, go do it on Spotify and go listen to all of Matt's music. Then we have to say a massive thank you to Stay Cozy Clothing. Head on over to staycozyclothing.com or download the smartphone app. Have a look at whatever they've got on there. Jumpers, hoodies, T-shirts, tapestries, caps, beanie hats, you name it. They are all absolutely amazing and they are cozy. The name isn't just clever, it's very, very true. Add whatever you like, I suggest one of everything, to your basket. Head on over to the checkout and enter that discount code, The Chronicles, and get yourself 10% off your order. I would say that's a gift from us to you, but it's more of a gift from them to you. But a massive thank you to them for helping us out with that every single week. And as well, if you're on the Stay Cozy Clothing website, you can find a special collaborative t-shirt with the Sophie Lancaster Foundation. 50% of the profits of that shirt go straight to the foundation. We can't suggest enough that you purchase it. One, because it goes to a great cause, and two, because it's a beautiful design and it's absolutely amazing. With those special words, Weirdo Mosher Freak. And of course, we have to say a massive thank you to the Sophie Lancaster Foundation, a foundation very near and dear to our hearts as members of the alternative community. We fly their flag every single week because their message means everything to us. That message is simple: stamping out prejudice, hatred, and intolerance everywhere. And that means everywhere, whether that be in real life, social media, wherever it is. If you are being treated differently simply because of the music you listen to, the way you dress, whatever it be, it needs to stop. Go to sophielancasterfoundation.com. There is a tab that says hate crime. Click on there and there's a questionnaire. We need every single person who has been treated differently because of the way they dress to fill in that questionnaire, because it's so important we get as much evidence as we can to send that evidence to the courts and say that it is a hate crime. Regardless of what you say, we're being treated differently and being bullied because of the way we dress and the music we listen to. It is a hate crime. So help us achieve Sylvia's goal of making this a thing. And I want people to realise as well, this isn't a new thing. This has been going on since way back when. And it's still happening today. Please help us help them. Go fill in that questionnaire, share the love, share that link everywhere. And yeah, let us help us stamp out prejudice, hatred, and intolerance everywhere. And last but not least, a massive thank you to my handsome co-host over there.
Oh, stop it, you. Obviously, Jamie's video is just fucked to hear. So another absolutely glorious episode, a glorious edition. I don't know what happened to Jamie's video. He decided he didn't want to be here anymore. No, I'm joking. So yeah, thank you all ever so much for checking us out once again. And Jamie, another great episode. Indeed. Thank you very much. Absolutely. And as for this week, I'll definitely see you next week. Whether you see Jamie or not is another question. So we'll see how it happens. It's going to be great. Hopefully you'll see me. Goodbye, everybody. Bye.